So it is April 14th, 2022 at 10:55 p.m. and I made more special pasta tonight, but the thing is, with the vegan avocado mayo, the only ingredient that I didn't include was the veggies this time. Everything else is the usual with, let's say I even included approximately 1 level tablespoon of tamari. Jeez. 3 level tablespoons of balsamic. Actually, it was an additional 1 tablespoon towards the end after including the hemp protein and the shelled pumpkin seed that I ground in the copper grinder. I cleaned again tonight. Sealed. The 3 level teaspoons approximately of turmeric, coarsely ground black pepper, soy milk powder, tapioca starch, sweet white rice flour. I mentioned the greens, the hemp protein, the shelled pumpkin seed I ground. What else? Olive oil. The usual 5 to 7. It was around 7 tonight, whereas I did 5 at first and I incremented by another 2. Nutritional yeast flakes. Himalayan pink salt. With the extra sodium from the tamari, the 1 level tablespoon. And I have some meatless meatballs in there warming up. Let's see. Stand far away with the Kindle. What am I doing? I forgot. Alright, so, yeah. That's the way it looked in the saucepan. The forks, the utensils, the most special B6 booster drink, but with the mandarin seltzer, not the lime tonight. That's the mandarin variety. And the usual with the 1 lemon, 4 mandarin oranges. And in addition, a special sweet marinara sauce. Right here. Make sure it's sealed well. It smells really good. Holy crap. The usual method. With the sweet white rice flour I started using again. Works much better than the potato starch. It does reduce the acidity significantly. I'd only about a third of a level teaspoon worth from, after scraping the saucepan and putting it in there. And my acid reflux is neutralized. It's gone. And that's normal for when I eat this stuff. When I use the sweet white rice flour in it. This is the special pasta I made. So it's very hot. It's the usual way I make it, but without the veggies included. Whereas the first couple times I was mixing the vegan avocado mayo with the veggies in there. Everything else the way I described it, in addition to approximately a level teaspoon of oregano, dried oregano. And there's also oregano in the tomato sauce and garlic. There's also garlic in this. That's the way it turned out. Warmed it up with the tapioca flour, sweet white rice flour, soy milk powder. I think that's what it's called. What else? Yes, and I also made a batch of Stinky vegan Parmesan that I'm going to top it with, including the tomato sauce as well. Tomorrow I may make some vegan mozzarella and do a little bake maybe or something. I don't have any penny style pasta in the house tonight. So back. Oh god. My back is like screwed up. Sometimes it goes like into alignment, and then sometimes it's like, but I've had this in the past before, and eventually it just goes back into alignment if I'm lucky. Oh yeah, in order to balance that vegan avocado mayo with the phytoserotonin, there's also tahini in there, and the green pasta, not the tomato sauce, but the green pasta. Even though sweet white rice flour or rice in general is a source of tryptophan, but I did include that slight heaping tablespoon worth of tahini in the green pasta as usual. Now, I did include a third to nearing a half a level teaspoon of the cardamom in with the green pasta to balance or to counteract any side effects from the phytoserotonin that naturally occurs in the vegan avocado mayo from the avocados, as I would normally do. It's not really noticeable, but flavor-wise, it's not really noticeable, but its functional use in regarding the way it functions, the way I was describing it, where it counteracts a side effect that I would get from if I didn't include it with an avocado ingredient due to the phytoserotonin that occurs naturally in the avocados. The cardamom counteracts that. Just about a third to a half a level teaspoon worth was in with the pasta, and I used about close to a third of a box of angel hair pasta, 1 bottle of filtered spring water to boil it, as usual. Oh man, this couch, the way the cushion, it sinks in a little bit. So, anyways, let's turn off the meatless meatballs. Yeah, they're done. I've let them cool for a bit. Have to do some cleanup. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's good. Not too many things. Except earlier, I used the same saucepan when I made the tomato sauce earlier this afternoon, and I washed the bowls ahead of time and everything. I washed the bowl for the pasta that I just made before I made the pasta. Before I even started making the pasta, I did that, but it wasn't at the same time or right after I made the tomato sauce. So, 8 minutes, and yeah, I made the sweet marinara the way I would normally do, with the coarsely ground black pepper even included in it, and the 1 level teaspoon worth of dried oregano, just like the pasta included. Almost equal amounts of garlic, dried oregano, and what was the other one that I mentioned? Garlic, dried oregano, and the coarsely ground black pepper. With coarsely ground black pepper, I put about 1/8 of a level teaspoon worth ground in the pasta and also in the tomato sauce. 5 to 6 medium to large size cloves of garlic minced with the pasta, and the same with the tomato sauce separately. And I also made that vegan Stinky Parmesan camouflage. I double bagged it. The way I normally do. I mean, the way I would normally make it. There's even minced garlic in there too. Pretty much the same amount of garlic, but it's it's less used on top of the pasta when using the vegan Parmesan, whereas I guess like a quarter of the amount is used when I use the vegan Parmesan. Okay, so it's 11:06. I may do another recording, I'm not sure. You know, icky dicky.